Hello, Claire.
Hi. Thank you, Heather, for that introduction. It's been an amazing 5 years having you in my life. You have a special place in my heart. So to start off on why the library has a big impact in my life, you have to know a little bit about my life. So I'm kind of like that puzzle piece that you can't seem to fit in the puzzle. I never fit in with my peers. This started back in elementary school. And all through middle school, I dealt with bullying, and it was really hard for me to just find that place where I belonged. And my mother encouraged me to check out the library. And so I went to the first Teen Advisory Board meeting, and my first thought was, this is it. And it's been great since. I was on the Teen Advisory Board for 2 years before I got involved in the system-wide Teen Advisory Board. I met some amazing people. Doing the Yule Ball was one of my favorite things. I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd, so the library is like the place to be for me. And I loved seeing the faces of other teens who I knew were a lot like me, and seeing them smile and be in a place where they belonged, because I never got to find that place. And I take real pleasure in being able to create places that they feel that way. I ran for president on my third year of Teen Advisory Board and got the role, and ever since I have stayed that way. I love doing it, and I also love working with the younger kids at the library, doing kid events, and I loved it. I love dressing up as the Cat in the Hat and doing my makeup and having the kids take pictures with me, and the looks on their faces, it was joyous and free. And I love doing circulation. I love being a part of that. And all throughout high school, I struggled with things like anxiety and other things. And so to have the library be a place where I could go, where I could just belong, and I could feel safe. Heather's been such a fundamental part of me getting through high school. I can go as far to say as the library probably saved my life. I don't think I could have made it through high school. And not too long ago, it's been a little bit, but it wasn't too long ago, I stopped showing up, and I stopped being a good volunteer. And when I came back, you took me back with open arms. You said, we'll give you a second chance, and I hope that someday I can do that same thing for another teenager who had to deal with the struggles of life, because it saved me again. It gave me another reason to keep going. I love the library so much, and I love seeing the smiles on everyone's faces when I walk into the library. Sometimes I show up when I'm not scheduled to work, because where else am I gonna go? I love the library so much that all I wanna do is be there. It's great, and it's such a beautiful place to be, and there's so much love and kindness in that environment. And books, I loved books. I got to run away into an imaginary place, and the library is full of them. And if I can take time to encourage other teens and young children to read, of course I'm going to do it. I love it. I love the library so much, and I can say it over and over and over again, and it's honestly been my honor to volunteer at the library. Thank you.
Thank you, Claire.